everybody. Obviously, it's not Jane. It's me, I'm afraid. I've stepped in because Jane's not very well. So I pestered Richard and said, go on, I'll have another go and bore everybody because you see me quite a lot. But Jane's unwell, so she's had a night off. So everybody can send the healing thoughts to Jane so she gets better soon. And she'll be with you, I don't know, a couple of weeks or something like that. You'll see her again anyway. But send healing out to Jane. And it's me you've got tonight, I'm afraid, again. So we'll say a few hellos as usual. And I don't know, I mean, share it if you can, because there's been a bit of a change tonight and I don't know if anybody's aware. So share it with your friends, etc., etc. You all know what to do. If you're new, say hello as well. Hiya, Josie. Canada. Cool, that's a long one. I haven't seen you before. Lady Pamela. Hello, Lady Pamela. Janine. Hiya, Janine. I think you've probably told them that. I haven't got my earphones in, so I suppose I can hear you, can't they? Well, you told me not to last time. I didn't have to. Would you want me to? Sorry, we're having a bit of a domestic here. Richard and I, we're having a bit of a domestic tonight because sometimes he wants me to put these on. Whoops. Sometimes he don't. I mean, these men, you just can't please them, can you, everybody? Oh, I don't know. So I'm going to put my headphones on. Right, tonight then, yeah, like Richard was just saying, it's just, mediumship. Hang on, I don't want you to hear, you might hear a bit of a racket while I'm fiddling with these things now. Got to make sure I'm in the right ear. But yeah, it's just straight mediumship tonight. I'm not very good at answering loads of questions. So I'll just do straight mediumship, which is, for those people that are new, hiya Denise, first time on, is just connecting with some of your loved ones in the spirit world on the messages. So hopefully you can still hear me. I've got these in now so that I can hear Richard, so you don't have to listen to him at the same time. Can you hear me okay, Richard? Oh, brilliant. Yeah, so, yeah, hiya, Claudette. Hawaii. Oh, that's nice. I wonder what time it is there then. What time is it where you are then, Claudette? Alison's new. Here's Alison Barton. Oh, no, she ain't. It's Alison Barton. Hiya, Alison Barton. Welcome. Welcome to SPTV. Hello, Alice. You're new as well. Oh, there's a few new people. Some of you I haven't seen yet. So, Sandra Strange. Hope you're well, Deb. I'm all right. Debbie Spencer Evans. Hiya. Fully vaccinated. I get mine, Debbie, on Sunday morning. I get my second one. I don't know how my brother's managed to get his second one, and he's younger than me. I don't know how he's done that. Hiya, Grace. Yeah, like I say, so it's just straight Torquay, Lee Chu. Hiya. Just straight mediumship. 9:04 a.m. Oh, you're up early. Anyway, yeah, straight mediumship, which is just messages from your friends and your relatives in the spirit world. Hiya, Hazel, and all I do is just repeat what they say. Hiya, Cindy, and I don't get to choose. Hiya, Suze. Spirit Nurse Right. Hiya. Sorry, I'm reading them and trying to explain how I work at the same time. Hiya, Cheryl. Yeah, so Spirit will tell me who to go to, or sometimes they just give the information and then we narrow it down to try and get to the right person. So if you can take the information, all you do is pop up a message to Richard and say, I can take this. Hiya, Kerry. I can, come on, Debs. Come on, Debs. Right, yeah. So just pop up a message to Richard saying, yeah, I can take it. You should be able to take most of it. Hopefully Spirit will give specific information to narrow it right down until we get to the right person. And that's basically how it works. Hiya, Joe. And all to say is do go and check whatever we give you, because I'm just repeating from them. So it will be right. It's just a matter of you to go home and think about it, and also ask your relatives. Hiya, Michelle. So Spirit will involve the rest of your family as well. Hiya, Val. They will involve the rest of your family. So don't just think the message is just for you, because it could be for somebody else in your family as well. So don't dismiss anything. go home and check. Hiya, Natalie. And also bear in mind they will give you things that are yet to come as well. So a little bit of future stuff. If you don't understand it, it'll come later. Hiya, Natalie. I think that's about it. Oh, new here. Can you see? Keely. We can see your comments. Sometimes it's sometimes I can't answer all the comments because I'm so busy concentrating. We'll see them at the end. If we miss them, we'll see them at the end anyway. But we do see every comment. You know what I mean? It's just that sometimes we don't have time to mention them. So we will see the comments and chat amongst yourselves as well. Richard sees more, I don't. But sometimes, you know, we can't answer them all. I think that's about it. I don't think I've got anything else to say. Oh yeah, when you're answering us, can instead of just playing, if we're saying just when you put in yes, you can understand what's going on, or you can understand something. Please say what you're saying yes to. Don't just put yes because we don't understand what you're saying yes to. You know how it works. Hiya, Terry. Right. Okay. Siobhan, hello. There's quite a few of you on, isn't there? Oh, and we're streaming to the two. I forgot to tell you that. We're streaming to YouTube and also to Facebook at the time. So whichever channel you're on, you might not see, well, you won't see the comments from the other people on, you know, the opposite one, if you know what I mean. Terry. Hiya, Terry. Indiana. Crumbs. You're all over the place. I'm just waiting. I'll start in a minute. I've got Dad with me. I'm just making up my mind. I'm just trying to get whatever he's supposed to be saying. Hiya, Emma. I'm just waiting for him to tell me a little bit more. He's talking about these little, what are they called? Cheddar biscuits. Not the Ritz ones, the little cheddar biscuits. I've got a lovely dad here who's talking about these little cheddar biscuits in the packets. But you know the really thin ones? They're in a yellow packet. I can see the packet. I just can't see what they say. Yeah, thin cheddar biscuits. They are, I think they're actually called cheddars. But a lovely dad in spirit who used to like these 5 a.m. And you're up, Sherry. Cool. Well, your dad used to like them, did he, Richard? Ah, so Richard's making me laugh. He's just said that his dad used to eat them in the cupboard, and then he's just realised what he said. No, he weren't in the cupboard when he was eating them, but he used to eat them. So anybody who's got a dad in spirit that used to love these cheddar biscuits, okay, and it's like he had, that's it, Jane, and it's like when he had the packet, he'd shove them down the side of his chair so that nobody else could have them. And it's just like taking one out at a time and eating these cheddars. You've just bought some, Beth. Do you understand? Well, so this is a dad in spirit. So we need somebody on here that's got a dad in spirit that used to enjoy his cheddars. Okay, nurse right. I can understand this as my dad, Deb. They are cheddars. So nurse right. Okay, then nurse right. Then this is probably going to be for you. He loves anything cheesy. So he's in spirit. Yeah. Okay, then nurse. It's funny. I can understand my dad loved cheesy biscuits. Right, I'm coming to you then, nurse, right? We're coming to you with your dad, and your dad's going like this. So I think he's pleased he's got you. Yeah, that's the first thing he's giving. Okay, and he's talking about May means something to you. Used to hide his treats. Yeah, because what he's doing, nurse, is sitting in his chair, and he's got them like at the side of him. You know what I mean? Hidden from everybody else. And every now and again, he's taking one out. Now, from cheddars, he's gone straight on to, do you remember imps? I don't know how old you are. They're little kind of square little licorice sweets. They're quite strong. He's talking about packets of them as well. So I don't know if you can understand. They're like licorice, but little tiny weeny things in a packet. But he's talking about liking them as well. Okay. The first thing he's doing with you is putting he's calling it new spectacles. He's putting new specs on you as if you need new specs or you need a checkup. He's bringing that to you as well. Talking about the month of May as well, and also talking about June with you as well. And he's bringing in a house move for you. So he's talking about a new house move for you. So watch out for that. I don't know when, but he's just saying there will be a house move for you. Okay. He's talking. May's my daughter's birthday and his mom's birthday. Okay, then. All right. Come on then, Dad. He's a bit quiet, your dad. All right. He's just Yeah, that's right. That's right. He's talking about hair. I don't know whether he means hair in his ears. Okay, nurse, but he's talking about hair in his ears, or somebody's got hairy ears. He's just bringing that in as well. He says that somebody's been talking about him, like they usually come when somebody's been speaking about him. So he's talking. He's been listening to these conversations that people have been had about him, or been having about him. He's also talking about somebody called Eric. Eric in spirit as well. So he's got an Eric in spirit. He's just mentioning him. And also he's got a Jack in spirit as well. So remember, he's told you about those. And he's describing your life at the moment. He's just said she's on a bit of a bumpy road at the moment, but he's talking about symbolically on a bit of a bumpy road at the moment. He's talking about that. And he's talking about challenges coming up. He's just said to me, there's challenges coming up. But he's talking about you rising to these challenges. Okay, now it's work challenges, all right, that he's talking about. So rising to these challenges that are coming up. And he's talking, okay then, okay. He's just making you aware then, he's aware of the house moves. So these challenges that are coming up and you rising to these challenges. And he's talking about that there isn't a problem with this. You will rise to these challenges that are coming up. Now he's talking about you being put in charge. Okay then. He's talking about you being put in charge of people. So it looks like there's some sort of promotion for you as well, because he's talking about giving you books to study. And also he's talking about you like going on courses, because I can see you going into a classroom, but it's like you've got to travel somewhere to get to these courses. I've got you in the car and you're traveling to go on these courses. Okay, and he's just bringing that to you as well. He just says that, and I don't know whether he means you or somebody else around you, but he's talking about somebody that will need a more reliable car, So watch that as well. Okay. He's also talking about what is this? He's talk. Hang on a minute. He's talking about issues, and I don't know if are a nurse, or is that just your I don't know, your name on here, but he's talking about somebody that had clots in the legs. You know, somebody's had treatment for he's just said to me blood thinners. So I think that's what they do, don't they, if there's a sign of clots or something. But he's talking about clots, and they're only little tiny ones by the look of it that he's showing me, but he's aware of that around you as well. Okay, but all he's saying is that they've got tablets. Okay, so I know it's not too bad. All right, he's just pointing out he's aware of that as well. Okay, he's talking about a dog called Toby. So somewhere in the family was a little dog called Toby that he wants to bring in as a memory as well. I can see it's a lovely little kind of brown dog that he's bringing here called Toby. So look into that as well. Okay, he's talking about, he's just said that he knows you're busy at work, but he's also bringing in family stuff, as he's describing it as well. Family stuff where bridges need to be built. So little bits of fallings out. He's calling it niggles, little niggles going on in the family. And he's just said she don't really need that, but that is going on. I'm aware of that going on as well. Okay. He's just said to me a holiday, and he's talking about America. So watch for the holiday to America as well. And he's talking about, I thought he was going to say Colombia then. Well, he did actually say Colombia, nurse right. He said Colombia, and then he's changed it to Colombian coffee. So I don't know which way you can take that, whether it's both. Oh, right, okay then. That's what he means then. But so he's talking about this Colombia, and then he's brought it into Colombia coffee. Oh, it's as if he's giving this coffee to you because he says that's what you're running on. You know what I mean? You know, when we take coffee to give us a bit of a boost or something, he's describing it as you running on coffee. Okay, come on then. He's just said to me that there's a boss around you that sometimes you feel you could quite happily strangle. Okay, I think he's putting it across as if there's somebody just keeps coming up to you and saying, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? and as if you've got all this pressure and you're saying, yeah, I'll get a broom as well, you know what I mean? He's talking about that as well. So there's a boss around you, he's acknowledging, that's getting on your nerves a little bit. Okay, but he's having a bit of a giggle about that as well. What is going on here? I don't really get. Okay, yeah, you run on coffee then. He's just, I don't know what he's trying to do with my kind of mouth now. He's talking about somebody that could do something with their lips. It's like they can almost turn them up like this. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's doing. He's making my lips turn almost right up like this. So I don't know exactly what he means. Oh, hang on. Unless somebody's had Botox or something that you know of. Okay. Unless somebody's had Botox and the lips have gone a bit thicker at the top. There's something about lips, but you'll understand what he's trying to say. I'm sure you will, because he's having a giggle about that as well. Come on then, Dad. He's lovely, your dad. He's just popped in because he just wants to say hello to you, and he's acknowledging what's going on around you, I think, and also that you're under a bit of stress. He's talking about that as well. He's directed me straight to your surname because he's just said to me the Isle of Wight will mean something as well. The Isle of Wight and the ferry is just bringing that. Oh, hang on. He's linking it quite nice because he's gone from Wight to the Isle of Wight and the ferry, and now he's talking about ferry across the Mersey. So I don't know whether it's a song that links with you or whether Liverpool is a link to you as well, but he's bringing that to you as well. Okay. Spiritual things going on in your house, in as much as he's trying to let you know that he's around, like he's tapping photographs so they go on the skew if like this. Okay, so watch out for that as well. And it comes with a certain smell. He's talking about the smell of smoke, but this is kind of stale smoke. I want to say you might smell that around you when he comes as well. And before he goes, okay, I want to support her with Botox. Oh, right, okay then. Okay. He's aware of that as well, isn't he? He's just said to me the rag and bone man, but I mean, he's showing me, you know, the chap that is actually the singer, the rag and bone man. He's sending me to him. So there's a link to him in as much as somebody, okay, we want to go to the Isle of Wight when we can travel. I'm travelling near the, oh, right, okay. So he's aware of all that lot as well, isn't he? All that lot. That's me. All that lot. But yeah, directing me to the rag and bone man for his kind of music. So you'll smell smoke around you. But also the rag and bone man, there used to be a rag and bone man in the olden days, which your nan, I think it's your nan that's with him, used to say, oh, we'll give it to the rag and bone man. Okay, so there's that link as well that you'll find out as well. Also Martha in spirit, you'll find Martha as well. She wants to say hello. And also Thomas, but I'm getting the surname Thomas as well that will mean something to you as well. So he's going to go now, but he just popped in to say hello and to let you know that he's around. He says you've been thinking about him a lot recently. There's something about you saying something like that you could do with your dad's strength or something on your side, your dad on your side, which is showing you that he's on your side and he's giving you a bit of that upliftment and strength as well. But he wants me to do this to you as if you're doing a good job. I'm very proud. He's saying, I'm very proud. She's doing a good job. Sometimes he says you don't have a lot of confidence in yourself, but he's letting you know that you're doing a good job. Okay, you'll go far, he's just saying. You'll go far. Okay, so be aware he's around and keep talking. Okay, and step two and say, no, right, didn't give me that, but he gave me the rag and bone man. Okay, that's why he's coming in, isn't he? Because he knows you've been thinking about him and wants to give you a bit of strength, I think. He's just said to me, it'll all be all right in the end. It'll all be all right in the end. So know that he's around. Watch him because he'll send signs to you, like tap the pictures so they go on the skew if, and you'll smell the smoke around you as well. So watch for that. Okay, I hope that was all right for you, Nurse Wright. Okay. He'd maybe say, have a lovely day for some strange reason. I don't know what he means, whether he used to say that, but I've got to say, have a lovely day. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. Okay, moving on. Ooh, it's an unusual name, isn't it? I don't know why I'm doing this, but I think this is probably going to be for the next person does this a lot. Okay, come on then. I've got a lovely, that's good then, good. A lovely lady called Betty in spirit. I know Betty's quite a common name, so we'll get a bit more from her. But a lovely lady, she's just told me off. She's just said, common, common. Shelley Thomas, hi, Shelley. So a lovely lady called Betty in spirit who's having a bit of a giggle with me, but has also told me off for saying, you know, Betty's quite a common name. But I feel like she's done that on purpose because she's quite. I'm not afraid to say what I think she's saying. I'm not afraid to say what I think. So lovely Betty in spirit, but she's talking about somebody down here. The name Alexandria will mean something because so that's the, you know, she's trying to make a link because there are quite a few Bettys. But somebody down here should know somebody called Alexandria, but they are shortened to Alex. So I don't know whether that's a middle name or a first name. Lulu, hiya. So lovely Betty, connecting with somebody down here. You may know somebody called Alexandria. So, you know, put the message up to Richard. It's just that I'm getting to the right person. A little lady, but very fiery. Okay, not afraid, like I say, to say what she thinks if I have to. And she's just saying she's come because there's a situation around somebody. I don't know if this is you, Margaret. You've got to connect with the Alexandria because that's the way it's going to narrow down as well, I think. But she wants to put her personality on somebody down here that needs it, okay, that needs to, what's she saying? Needs to face their fears. I don't know what she means by that. Needs to face their fears in an ongoing situation she's talking about. So somebody that's she's telling me that the person down here is holding something in, is not kind of speaking their mind. They're not going forward with something. So you've got to understand the rest of it as well. So these people, that's good. There's a few people taking Betty, but remember the Alexandria. That'll be the main thing because that's going to narrow it right down. And the fact that she's trying to put her personality on somebody down here to go forward with something that they've been keeping inside. They need to speak out. She's just said to me, they need to speak out. She's just saying, Betty is my mother-in-law, okay. She's just said to me that my cousin is called Alexandria. That's better, Alexandra. She said Alexandria. I'm quite particular, but if you can take the rest of it, Lucinda, it's probably for you. But Alex, Betty was a family friend's name, shortened to Alex. Betty was a family. Well, there's quite, I'm surprised there's quite a few. But anyway, okay, my best friend is Alexandria. Okay, then. So you should be able to take whoever this narrowing down to then. It's the thing about, I'm going like with Michelle. I don't know if it's the lady before that I went, oh, I don't know. But she's talking about this situation around you where you're holding something in that needs to be spoken out. Okay, and that's what she's talking about. So if anybody's got that situation around them as well, that they're holding in and they need to speak. But can you take Alexandria, Margaret? Because that's the important thing. That's the specific bit that she's talking about. She's also talking to me about she's calling it an ongoing school problem around somebody as well. It's like she's talking about people having to go into the school and sort things out, Yeah, there's a situation going on now. That'll be her daughter. So is it for you then, Margaret? But she's talking about this schooling thing and they're having to go into the school. And they've been there not one occasion, it's a couple of occasions. She's bringing that around you as well. If it's for you, Margaret, she needs to give you healing. But she's talking about it's stress related. So I don't know if you're under a little bit of stress at the moment because she's talking about being stressed. No, I didn't. No, it must be for somebody else. But she's talking about being stressed as well. So you're out of it then, Margaret. Okay. But the school situation, she's trying to narrow it down. So we've got Alexandria and a school situation where people are having to go backwards and forwards, even if it's on a friend link that you know of it, because she's trying. I can take Alex school. too far. You know that other lady that said a friend was Alexandria? I can't remember who that was. It might be for her. I think she had a kind of a sleeveless top on. I don't know if there's quite a few, isn't there? Oh, she's talking. Yeah, I'm surprised everybody can take these, but still, she's talking about. Come on, Betty. She's talking about somebody down here that keeps itching. I'm itching like this. So somebody's got very itchy skin around you as well. A touch of eczema. She's talking about a touch of eczema, especially on their elbows. Lucinda. Okay, my grandma's called Betty. My cousin is called Alexandra. Okay, it might be for you. Hang on. Can you understand? I was training to be a primary school teacher. Okay. Yeah, she's talking about the eczema on the elbows as well, Lucinda. She's talking about that as well. All right. And it's partly because somebody leans on them. I had to give it up. It was making me stressed. Okay. She's talking about somebody leaning on the elbows, causing a bit of something. I'm rubbing cream into my elbows. She's bringing that to me as well. But she's also talking about healing. So you must need a little bit of healing as well. Come on, Betty. Apparently your mum's still here. If this is for you, she's telling me your mum is still here. Okay. You see, I'm wondering whether it's Claire. I can't. Oh, come on. We'll have to get to the right person. My brother's having trouble at school and I have eczema. Okay, then. Yeah, might be for Claire. So you're talking about the eczema, but she's talking also about somebody's pregnant around you, Claire. Can you understand the pregnancy? But they're in the very early stages. If this is for you, she's bringing in early stages of pregnancy. And Betty is also talking about mom down here. Okay, well, watch it. But mom down here also that needs a little bit of healing. So I don't know if it's Lucinda or the other one. If you've got a mom down here, okay, who's got the mom? We're getting down. We're going to narrow it in a minute. But moms need some healing. Also, she's talking about mom having trouble. Oh, no, because she's pointing down here, you see, Lucinda, about mom needing some healing at the moment, having trouble with her legs. I don't know what it is about her legs. It's like circulation because she's making me go like this with the legs. Okay, go to that other lady. What was the other lady's name? My sister is pregnant. Care Bear as well. My sister's pregnant. You see, she's talking. Oh, so she can't understand the pregnancy. Oh, double link probably then. Okay, yeah, perhaps we've got a double link with the two of you, like Richard's saying. My mum is unwell, she has cancer. Yeah, so she needs a lot of healing then. So the pregnancy might be, we might take it, the two of you then, Lucinda and Claire, will take it both because I've got the same information for both of you. But there is a pregnancy nearby. We'll try and split it a little bit. But she's talking about a pregnancy. She's also, Betty's talking about, what are these? In shops, you can buy these like chocolate on sticks that you dip in coffee. Oh, not coffee, I mean milk. You know what I mean? There's like in Thornton's and places like that. I can't remember what they're called, but the big lumps of chocolate that are on sticks and you can dip them in the coffee. And for some reason, she's given me that. I don't know whether she's meaning that somebody actually does that or somebody likes drinking chocolate. But she's talking to me about that. So one of you should be able to understand that. All right. Okay. And she's talking about Claire and Lucinda. She's talking about somebody that likes frogs or collects frogs or something like that. But somebody likes frogs. In fact, she's talking to me about toads. She's holding a big toad here. Is this lovely lady. And she's bringing that to you as well. Okay. She's now gone on to cakes. But she's talking about buying the fresh cream cakes from the shops. And it's like a selection box of different cakes, like the vanilla slices and all that lot. She's bringing that to me as well. So she's been watching somebody else. She knows somebody likes their cream cakes. Hopefully one of you can take that as well. Mica sticks, is it? Oh, I don't know what they're called. But she's talking about use them for hot chocolate. Ah, so it is you then, Claire. Okay, then that's good then. That's good evidence for you. So we've got your Betty here with us at least. Okay. What else then? She's making me with you, Claire. She's making me go as if you need a breather, as if you need to sit down a lot. Have a little bit of a rest. She's talking about that with you as well, having a bit of a rest, because she's talking about a lot of pressure on your shoulders. My shoulders are being weighed down as though there's a lot of She's talking about responsibility on your shoulders. Okay, but your mum, I like frogs. Okay, so I'm probably with you. Okay, yeah, she's talking about this pressure on your shoulders, and she's talking about you. Okay, she's talking about you. It's like, I don't know if you're a mum already, but it's as if you're having to be a mum to somebody else, but not your children. You know what I mean? It's like she's just said to me she's having to be a mum to somebody else, like you're looking after somebody as if they're your moms, or as if you're their mom. So whether that's because of your mom, I don't know, but I'm sure you'll understand it. Come on then. Oh, that's unusual. She wants me to give you a name, but that's probably what it is. She's just said to me, Chris. And then she's gone, Chris Raven, as in the bird. I don't know what that means, Claire, but remember she said to you, Cliff, why have I said that? Chris Raven. And remember now she's made me say Cliff, so somebody I think likes Cliff Richard or something. But Cliff, I can't speak. Yeah, Raven. Chris Raven, I think she just said. So remember she said that as well, because you'll find out where that is as well. But she's talking about, but I am to my little brother. Okay, so that's what she means then, you having to take that role as a mom. Okay, regarding that, because she's just made me read your thing, she's just said that you're doing a good job. Okay, because she's talking about sometimes you doubt yourself and it's like, am I doing the right thing? Am I supposed to do this? Or how do I react to this? And she's saying, you're doing a very good job. She's very proud. So you're doing a very good job with your brother. All right. And she wants to let you know that. Okay. Her words are, stop dissing yourself. That's a youngster's kind of word, isn't it? Oh, okay then. So she's giving you a bit more evidence so you know it's her. But she's saying, stop dissing yourself, okay? You're doing a good job. She says, she's making me look at your eyebrows, but she's saying that somebody has been complaining about their eyebrows, but it's not the way they're plucked or anything, it's the colour of them. Somebody's been complaining about the colour of their eyebrows, and I don't know if they've been putting the stuff on them to make them go darker or something. I don't know what it's called, but she's just making notes, somebody. You can tell her that. Tell her you can talk to them yourself and just say thank you, because they hear you. They're probably more likely to listen to you than they are to me, to be honest. So just tell her she knows you're thankful. What else? Come on then. She wants me to give you that's what they are. A bunch of sweet peas. Is it you? You've been complaining about your eyebrows, so she's obviously watching you. She wants me to give you a nice bunch of sweet peas. She likes those for the smell. She's making me say that you might not know what they are for some reason. So whether you're not up on your flowers, I don't know. But they're lovely smelling little delicate flowers. She's making me give you those, okay, as a little present. Okay. She wants me to give you the surname Wright as well, with a W. The surname Wright's going to mean something to you as well. And the surname Thompson will mean something to you as well. She's talking about that. She's talking about you and a little holiday. She's just said to me, we're going to arrange a little holiday. When you get the chance, go. So I don't know what the plan is for you, Claire, but there's going to be it's like only a break, you know what I mean? It's only a couple of days or something like that. But she's talking about a little holiday. Now, I'm not saying it's to Blackpool. She's just moved on a little bit, but she's talking about there is a link to Blackpool. And, you know, I think it's a Golden Mile, isn't it, down Blackpool? I'm not sure, where there's a long, yeah, it is. Oh, do you grow them? Oh, sweet peas, yeah. She's talking about the smell of those. But she's talking about the Golden Mile at Blackpool, you know, where you walk and you see all the pretty lights. There's some link to there that she wants to give to you as well. Okay. She's come, she says, because you have, and in fact, she's just said you and others have been questioning whether spirit are around. And that's a reason for coming, to show you that we are around. Your granddad's up there as well. She just said you've got a granddad in spirit, but she just wants to acknowledge that she's hearing you and the others, as she's saying, wondering if we're around. And okay, and she's letting you know that they are around. Okay, she says that you sometimes go boo like this, and that's her, because she brings a bit of a chill round her. So you'll go boo like this, and that's how you'll know that she's around. But she's just come, like I say, to also to give you a little bit of healing, so that you're able to cope with what's going on around you at the moment, and let you know that spirit are behind you, as her words. Spirit are behind you, keeping their eye on you, as she's just said to me, keeping their eye on you. Anything more? You're doing a good job. She wants me to say you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work, she's just said to me. All right. Your time will come when you'll have a bit of time for yourself. She just said that to me as well. Preparations are being made, she just said, where you'll get the chance to have a little bit of time to yourself. Okay, anything more? She wants me to give you, before she's going now, but she wants me to give you angel wings. It's as if somebody's got a pair of angel wings somewhere. I don't know if they're hanging up or they're on an ornament, but she just wants me to give you those as well. Okay. So I'll leave that with you, Claire. I hope that was okay. Okay, I'll leave that with you. What was the other lady's name, Richard, that had most of this? Because I might go back to her and just give her a little bit, because she could take a lot. I might just split the link that way. Lucinda. Are you still there, Lucinda? Because I'll come back to you, because you could take a lot, and I'll try and get your Betty back and just give you a little bit extra, so that you know the rest of it is for you as well. You know what I mean, Lucinda? So we're going to have Betty back for you. With you, Lucinda, if you're still there, hopefully you are. She's just the cream cakes. Okay, Lucinda, right. With you, Betty for you wants to give you, she's just saying Betty Boo. You know, no, Betty Boop. You know that cartoon? Betty Boop. I don't know who used to like her, but she's just bringing her around you for some reason. And also the Flintstones. So I don't know who likes the Flintstones around you. I'm hoping I'm with you. I've linked into you properly, because she's talking about Betty Boop and also somebody that likes the Flintstones. And with you, she's also talking about what's your step, Lucinda, because it's if you, she's describing you as a bit clumsy, and sometimes you don't look where you're going. And it's as if you're having a bit of a trip, you know, a trip up a paving slab or something like that. She's bringing that around you. So be aware of trip. She's just said to me, you know that saying when somebody falls over, they say, enjoy your trip. She's just said that to you. So be aware of that around you. She's just bringing that. Okay, come on then. Come on then, Betty. She wants me to give, you know, if she was here, Lucinda, with you, she'd be putting her hands around your face like this, because she's trying to give you a little bit of comfort. So you must need a little bit of comfort or something. And that's why she's doing this. It's like she's holding her hands and she's going, ah, like this. And she wants to give you a little bit of comfort. But she wants to, there you go then. So I'm with you. She's just wanting to give you, she's giving you flowers as well, but yours, she wants to give you carnations, because she's talking about somebody that likes carnations, and that's what she's giving to you. And she's also talking about Stephen down here. So there's a Stephen down here near to you that's having a few problems. It's something in connection with his work. A few changes coming up around him when you find out who he is as well. I don't know if I mentioned the America with you, because she's talking about America with you as well. Okay. And she's also talking about training courses with you as well. So I don't know what you're doing at the moment, but she's talking about training courses coming up, She wants me to give you, Catherine Cookson books. So I don't know whether she means she used to read them. They're kind of, they're nice, aren't they? Oh, there you go. They're kind of like romantic kind of stories, some of them. Don't start that again. I'm talking to Richard at the moment. He's just said something that reminds me of yesterday. But she's talking about Catherine Cookson books, and she wants me to give them to you. Okay. But it's just that she's trying to, oh, right, okay, so she's been watching you. But she's just talking about losing yourself like in a book. That's what it is. And because she's talking about your head is filled with other stuff at the moment. So she's putting you into a book to try and lose yourself. Oh, she just said to me, getting rid of the real world, getting rid of the real world. She's talking about that. Anything else? Oh, um, my mum. I was just gonna say before you said your mum, I said, oh, she's trying to bring in your mum, I think, to have a little word. And that's her words. I'll try and bring in your mum to have a little word. I don't know if you do a lot of this, Lucinda, because I don't normally do this. So perhaps she's trying to put this on me as if you used to do it when you're thinking or something like that. And somebody, because I'm having to stand with my hand on my hip now. So they're talking about somebody that stands on their, puts their hands on their hips a lot. Apparently, somebody stamps their feet as well with it when they have a little bit of a temper tantrum. Okay, so I don't know if that's that they're doing it now as a memory, but somebody does that when they're having a bit of a temper tantrum. Come on, Mom. Right, your mom, she's talking about you and dreaming. Okay, so she's talking about you dreaming of her, but also it's like, I don't know whether she means you've done this yet, Lucinda, but it's like you're in a dream with her and you're talking to her. It's like you're sitting on a bench and you're talking amongst yourselves, you and your mom. That's what she's bringing to you. Oh, your mom, is it? So I've got a. But like the dream, if you haven't had it yet, and I don't know if you're aware, but if you have a vivid dream of somebody in spirits that visit, they're trying to get in touch with you, trying to let you know they're around. Okay, because you're. Oh, do you do that? Somebody actually, your mum's making me like stand with my hands on my hips and I'm tapping my foot, one of my feet. You know, when you're annoyed, you do that, don't you? Oh, tapping my feet, and she's doing that, so she's aware of somebody that does that as well. She's just said to me, "What have you done with your hair?" So I don't know what she means by that. You've done something different with your hair or something, and she's just acknowledging that. She just said, "What have you done with your hair?" She's also talking about. She's been watching somebody complaining about their hair because their parting is getting a little bit wider, so they're losing a bit on their parting or something, and she's laughing about that. And there's a few grey hairs there as well. So somebody's been complaining or looking about that. She's also telling me, okay, all right then. She's also telling me, stop yawning in my ear, Richard. She's also talking about oh, this is funny. I don't know if anybody's ever seen on telly that lady that squeezes the spots, Dr. Pimple. Oh, right. Dr. Pimple Popper. I think that's her name. There's a lady on the telly that presses all the spots. But she's talking about somebody on near to you that likes squeezing their spots. Okay. So somebody's been picking their spots or squeezing their spots, and she's having a little bit of laugh about that. But she's pouring on them witch hazel. So that's an old-fashioned one. You can still get it, but she's dabbing a little bit of witch hazel on these spots. So I don't know who suffers with them, or if it's a memory for your mom. But she's bringing that. Yes, I do hear you talking to me. She says, yes, I do hear you talking to me. Okay. You know what she's showing me, Lucinda? She's showing me. I don't know if you've seen Harry Potter. She's showing me a photograph of herself that somebody's got. And it's like, the Harry Potter photos, they move, don't they? And the pictures everywhere, they move. But she's talking to me about that. And she's telling me that because it's as if there's a photograph of her that sometimes looks as though it's moving or somebody thinks it's moving. You know what I mean? So there's that going on somewhere as well that she's bringing, that somebody's probably said, oh, it looks like it's moving, or perhaps it's watching me or something like that. She's acknowledging that for you as well. Come on, Mom. She's just said to me, it's my birthday soon. All right, so she must have a birthday nearby. She's just said to me, it's my birthday soon. And she's giving you the month of April as meaning something as well. She's talking about somebody that somebody must have said something like, sorry, I didn't say goodbye or something. I don't know whether your mum means it's her that's trying to apologise. She just said to me, can you just say, sorry, I didn't say goodbye? And I don't know whether she's saying that for somebody down here or somebody down here said that to her. So I'll have to leave that with you because that's all she's just said on that. Okay. What are you saying now? She's just put it nicely. She's just told me there's somebody around you that she's describing as, her description is they're very short in height. So I don't know what she means by that, but somebody around you very short in height. So I'll leave that with you because that's all she said. But like, okay. Oh, okay then. All right. She's just said to me, to you, Lucinda, before she goes, she's just said, stop putting up brick walls. But it's like symbolic, and it's like you're putting up a brick wall against somebody that could give you a little bit of help. You keep stopping people from helping you. It's like you're very, okay, you're very independent. And she says you keep putting up brick walls. Let people help you if they want to, she's just said. Let people help you if you want to. Okay, so Sophia's probably with your mom. All right, that's why she's brought her in to say hello. But she's telling you, stop, building these brick walls and let people help you. Okay, going to go now? She just said to me, I'm going to go now. And I've just said, you're going to go now? I'm going to go now. But she's just saying, keep talking to me because I do listen. Okay, and watch for things moving around your house. Okay, she likes the lavender, your mom, so you may well smell that. But she's more likely, I think, to move stuff, little stuff around your house to try and get your attention. Also to pull. So, you know what I mean? You might feel your jumper being pulled or something on the back or something. She's a puller. She says, I'm a puller. So you might feel that around you as well. Okay. I think she's going to go now. She don't actually want to go. She's kind of hovering at the moment. She's kind of thinking, I think she's thinking, is there anything else I need to say? Is there anything else I need to say? Adam, she's just mentioning down here. So there's something going around Adam that you're going to be hearing about. But she's going to go, I think. Okay. So she's going to go now. So I'll leave her love with you, Lucinda. I hope that was all right for you. I'm laughing because somebody's just said in my ear, Winston Churchill. And I've just said, I haven't got Winston Churchill, have I? And they've just got, no, Winston Churchill. But that, hiya, Kerry. But that's because I've got a gentleman in spirit with me who looks similar to Winston Churchill. So if anybody could take a gent in spirit that looks similar to him, let me know. Hiya, Wendy. Morning. Another one. Pamela. Hiya, Pamela. From Australia. I was looking in the background of her photo then. It was a policeman, but I think it was like a statue, wasn't it? Natasha, hiya. No, is that a policeman? Or is it no, is it a pilot? Yeah. Yeah, it is a sorry, Pam, we're too busy looking at your photograph with the pilot or somebody behind you. But anyway, if anybody could take a gentleman in spirit, hiya Deborah, that looked like Winston Churchill, let me know. Dad, he's just said to me, Dad. Hiya Michelle, let Richard know, because that's quite specific and he does look like him as well. Hiya Donna. Bernadette, hiya Bernadette. New here, Billy. Hiya Billy. I haven't seen your name for a while. So we've got Winston Churchill in spirit, but not the real one. Just somebody that looks like him. Dad wants to come in and say hello. Quite well built as well, like Winston, but he's standing more upright because Winston, I think he bent a little bit, didn't he? But this Winston Churchill look-alike, as he's calling himself, is standing quite upright. He's actually talking about a son here. So he has got a son here, but I don't know whether his son's going to be online. Hiya, Cindy. But he's talking about having a son here as well. So look-alike Winston, Dad, is talking about a son here. Okay. And he's also talking about somebody's been cutting out photographs. So I don't know what they've been doing. Somebody down here has been cutting out people on photographs for some reason. I don't know what they're doing. Possibly your dad. But it's like they're cutting out photographs. You know, like we try and get them all in one picture. So somebody, what's that called? Yes, a montage. Somebody's been doing that, cutting out photographs and trying to fit them all in one frame. Somebody's been doing that, or they've got that on there. But he looks, so it might be you then, Christine. But he looks like Winston. He's standing quite upright. He's quite well built as well. My granddad looks like him. I can't believe how many people look like Winston. Okay, then. He's also, yeah, I suppose so. Did you smoke cigars? He didn't smoke cigars. Haha, my granddad did look like him a bit. He didn't smoke cigars, but he's coming across as that. I think he thought that we'd narrow it down by that, but he's obviously wrong. At one stage, have you, Debbie? At one stage, he's talking about wearing braces, Debbie. So I don't know whether you understand him wearing braces or somebody else, but he's talking about somebody that wore braces. I think he did as well. He's just said to me. So there's some memory of him wearing braces as well. So there's the cutting out the photographs, the wearing the braces, the Winston Churchill that he's bringing in at the moment, having a son down here as well. He's talking about having a son down here as well, and also talking about, to narrow it down, he's just said to me that you should know also of somebody in spirit, yeah, down here. No son here, but oh, your brother, okay. But he's talking about somebody else in spirit also that passed in a road accident. He's just trying to make sure I've got the right person. So if you can take the accident in which somebody died as well, Debbie, we're with you. All right. Also, he's talking about somebody's eyes are getting, he's describing somebody's eyes as failing a bit, but I think he means they just, oh, so it's either Christine or they're just going a little bit, they need better glasses, you know what I mean? He's describing them as failing a little bit. So one of you two got to have that as well, that he's bringing in as well. In fact, he's just said to me, Winston Churchill wore braces and my dad is with him. Ooh, it might be. Hang on a minute. So do you understand the rest then, Kelly? Like somebody here, their eyes are failing them a little bit in as much as they need new glasses or perhaps an eye check. He's talking about that. But he's also talking about, there's a lady in spirit. No, I didn't think I was not drawn properly to you, Christine. But he's talking about there's somebody in spirit. Braces in the Air Force, okay. There's somebody in spirit, a lady that had cataracts as well. So you should understand a lady that suffered with cataracts that's standing with him as well. My uncle died in his car, sudden death, okay. Yeah, and the car crash as well. So I don't know if that the younger lady can take that as well. But he's talking about that as well. Come on then. He's your dad's. Don't know what she means by that. I don't know what I said to make you say my dad, you see. That's why I tell people to say, put the rest on so that I'm with you. I'm quite stuck on you for some reason, Kelly, so it might be for you this, but we'll do it as a double. Your dad had cataracts, did he? Okay, then, let's go with you. But your mum had cataracts, so we've got a double link again. So between Debbie and the other lady, let's have the other lady, Kelly. All right, because I feel you're a little bit stronger, but I've got the double link, but we'll stick with you for a minute. But take the rest, the other lady. Right, Debbie. Okay then, come on then, Dad. Come on then, Dad. Right, Kelly. With you then, he's just going, the chap from Winston Churchill is just coming in to bring your dad in. So we'll talk to your dad if he's telling me that he had cataracts. Come on, Dad. The first thing he's doing around you is he's talking about there's some kind of confusion, Kelly, around you. Your nanny's waiting or not. Okay. He's talking about some kind of confusion around you in as much as you don't know what you're doing. You know, you don't know what to do with yourself. He's just said she don't know what to do with herself. She's all of a dither. Do you understand what he's talking about? She's all of a dither. He's talking around that, about that with you as well. He's just made me go with you. He's gone, as if you're fed up. You know what I mean? I've plonked myself on the sofa and I'm a bit browned off, as he's just described it. I'm a bit browned off. But he's talking about you. You're on a windy path at the moment, Kelly, symbolically kind of winding path, and you don't know where it's going. That's how he's describing you. And along this path, he's putting study, but it's kind of, I want to study this, and then on the next bend I'm studying something else, and then I'm going to be studying something else on the bend after that. So I think it's symbolically all for, you know, making your mind up. Tide, he's just said to me, making your mind up, because he's talking about you changing your mind. It's like you don't stick to something, you must get bored quickly. He's just talking about you getting bored, and your mind's drifting. He's just bringing that in around you. He says that there's a baby up there as well, Kelly, so you should understand a baby that's gone to spirit. Okay, okay then. There's a baby, that's why they've probably come in at once. But he's talking about there's a baby in spirit that you should know of as well. And he's talking about there is a twin link as well. I don't know if you're aware of the twin link in the family. He's just saying there's a twin link. He's linking you with Australia, but he's talking about communication going backwards and forwards. All right, so watch for that coming up as well. And he's talking about, Joan. He's just giving the name Joan will mean something to you as well. He's talking about somebody looking through, this is old fashioned, somebody looking through, holiday brochures, skimming through the holiday brochures. He's talking about that to me as well. He's just said that somebody likes dolphins, and it's as if they want to go and swim with the dolphins. So there's some interested in that. And I don't know if it's you that's the photographer, but he's talking about somebody that's very good at taking photographs. He's making me take a photograph. I'm doing it here properly now. But he's talking about somebody taking photographs as well. So he's aware of that. Okay. In fact, he's just gone from the photographs to somebody having a proper photograph taken, like in a studio. His sister-in-law is Joan. Okay. He's talking about somebody going into a portrait studio, like a family photograph. You know what I mean? He's talking to me about that as well. So whether that's going to happen or, it's a memory for you, he's bringing that in as well. Okay. He's talking about pregnancy as well. He's just said, his words are, there's a pregnancy coming up. Okay, then, your mum and daughter. Okay. So I would think there's something about swimming with dolphins, Kelly. So perhaps they'll be doing that in the future because that's what he's bringing in. But he's talking about a pregnancy coming up as well. All right. And he's just said to me as well, so he must be quite good then, Kelly, because he's watching you, saying they're good. You've got a good eye, he's just said to me. You've got a good eye. Okay. What was the other thing you were going to say? Oh, he's just said to me, somebody likes to chew gum, like Wrigley's chewing gum, and they make a noise as well. So it's this nom, nom, nom. So he's just bringing that in as well and having a bit of a giggle like that. But he's saying that gets on somebody's nerves. Okay, so he's bringing that in as well. All right. Okay. He's just talking about somebody that's been up in the attic, sorting the attic out. He's just watched somebody recently doing that, going up the ladders and going into the attic and sorting it out. Apparently there's a lot up there, so I don't know who that is around you, Kelly. He's been watching that as well. Okay, come on, Dad. When he comes around, he's got a lovely smell about him. It's aftershave. He likes the old stuff because he's talking to me about Brute, yeah. Okay, with baby, but not. Don't matter, Kelly. They're involved. It's still family, isn't it? Okay, Brute. All right, but he's talking about Brute. Okay, and he's talking about Old Spice. So he's talking about the old-fashioned aftershave that he likes. So when he comes around, you'll probably be smelling that. Okay, the name Tina should mean something to you. He's given me the name Tina as being around you as well. He's just mentioning her, so you'll probably be, she's having a boiler fitted. Okay, so he's obviously watching her as well. But he's talking about Tina down here, so which means you're going to have some contact with her or hear something about Tina. Your dad's talking about a boundary fence in a garden. There's some dispute, unless it's just happened, I don't know, but he's talking about a dispute over a boundary fence in a garden. You know what I mean, don't you? Somebody's got too much garden that they shouldn't have or something like that. So watch for that if you don't understand it, because it'll come. Hopefully it's in the past. And he's also talking about somebody's washing machine. There's something wrong with the spin. It's not spinning fast enough. So somebody's going to have problems with the washing machine as well. Okay. He keeps making me look at your eyes as if your eyes are similar to him. Okay, he's talking about similar eyes to you. But he just wanted to pop in and say hello, I think. I think that's why he's come in. He's just wanted to pop in and say hello with the Winston Churchill gent, just to let you know they're around you, because they're just telling me there's a lot of strength needed at the moment. So there must be something going on around you where strength is needed, and the two gents are saying they're around to help you with that. Okay, so more study coming up for you as well. He's talking to me about the study. Okay, and before he goes, he just wants to give you Play-Doh. Play-Doh, it's a smell more than anything else. Somebody must like the smell of the Play-Doh stuff on their hands or something. I'm giving it a bit of this now, and I want to smell the Play-Doh. So he's aware of somebody liking that as well. But he's just saying, I'm sending me love. Tell the rest of the family that I've been. All right. So they will get this whiff of him, this lovely whiff of like an aftershave kind of smell. Okay. And I don't know if you're aware, but the gent, Winston Churchill gent, I keep saying that, Grandad, he's showing me one of those shaving brushes that go like that. You know what I mean? You dip it in and then you go like that. So at one point he must have used one of them as well. All right. Okay. So they're going now. So I hope that was okay for you, Kelly. All right. Okay, we'll leave that with you then. How am I doing for time, Richard? You all right? Oh, was it? I can't remember. Go back again. Oh, yeah, Debbie. Oh, yes, yours was similar, weren't it? Yeah, sorry. Richard's reminded me because I was a bit miles away then. So we need to separate you from the other lady now. Okay, then. Your mum had cataracts. Might actually have your mum coming in. But I've got somebody totally separate now. So the other gent wanted to say hello to you. But I've got somebody called Lily that wants to say hello to you as well. So you should understand Lily in spirit as well. I think I'll try and get your mum through. But Lily wants to be remembered to you as well. So if we're going to somebody with cataracts and you say it's your mum, they're going to try and lead me to your mum, I think. Okay. Oh, she's got 2 babies with her in spirit as well. So you should know that she's got 2 babies. Okay. She's talking about, I don't know why, but she wants me to give you some oranges, Debbie. And I'm saying to her, why do you want to give them oranges? But she's, you know, the little ones, clementines or whatever they're called, tangerines. Oh, okay. She wants me to give you those, and I think it's because, you know, the vitamins inside them, vitamin C. But also, she's reminding you of putting them in the stockings. So you must have been aware of somebody talking about putting these tangerines or something in stockings as well. She's bringing that around you as well. And with the stockings, God, they're linking it nice. Your mum's talking about somebody that used to have wrinkly stockings, you know, like Nora Batty ones. You should recall somebody that used to wear them and was forever, I want to pull them right up. Oh, they're tights, are they? Okay. She's talking to me about tights. I'm having, oh gosh, I feel like I'm pulling tights right up now. She's making me pull these tights right up here, okay, to straighten them out a bit. So she's giving me, love them, and so but she's talking about, yeah, somebody that wore the wrinkly stockings, the tights, and she's pulling them all up. Okay, she just said to me, Betty's here with me, Betty's here with me. And there's also a gentleman in spirit that wore white socks with sandals. I've got somebody wearing like brown leather sandals, and you can see his white socks underneath, and he's also wearing shorts as well, but the long shorts. So there's somebody in spirit that used to wear them that wants to be remembered to you as well. And also Mavis in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. And also a gentleman that had trouble with his feet. He's talking to me about ingrowing toenails. So there's a lovely gent in spirit that had that sort of problem, that had to have them sorted or something. I don't know whether he had somebody come to his house and sort his toes out, but he was talking about having to have his toes sorted, ingrowing toenails, and having his toes cut. It's almost as if he couldn't reach them, Debbie. You know what I mean? He had trouble bending down to reach his feet. So he had his feet done. But he's in spirit when you work out who he is, and he wants to be remembered to you. You've got an RAF connection in spirit as well, they're telling me. So I don't know if you're aware of that yet, but you'll find it. RAF pilot in spirit. Okay, I don't know if he's family. He feels like family to me, but it's going back a little bit. But you'll find him because he's talking about ancestry. So I don't know if you're doing that or you're looking into your family past or something, but you'll find him as well. Your hubby, is it? Okay then. Is that with the toenails, do you mean? I don't know. But anyway, he's talking about, you know, RAF in the family going back. Okay. Oh, the sandals. Oh, right. Okay, then. So they're all coming in, aren't they, to give you bits so you know who's up there saying hello to you. Anything else? There's Scotty. Oh, I'm questioning them at the moment because they've just come out with your mum. Okay. Your mum's come out with Scotty, and I said, what? Scotty what? And she said, Scotty dog. So it feels, first of all, I thought she was giving me the name Scotty of a dog. But then she's just told me, no, Scotty dog. So I don't know what she means. But remember the name Scotty. You should know what Scotty is. She's talking to me about Scotty. Okay, come on. She's also giving you a link to Northern, she's telling me Northern Ireland as well. There's a link there. So watch for that if you're not aware of it. And also the name, I'm giggling to myself because of what they're saying. She wants me to give you Spotted. She wants me to give you Armitage, the name Armitage, right? And I said, oh, Armitage, okay. And then she's gone, Armitage Shanks. But that's the people that make the toilets, isn't it? Armitage Shanks. That's the name of the company, I think. So, oh, was it? Oh, Richard said it's also the inside of a motor. So I don't know which way you can take it, Debbie. She's just give me that. So Armitage Shanks, whichever way. You know, the toilets, the bathrooms, or as Richard's just said, the inside of a motor. I don't know what that means, but I'll leave that with you. You'll work it out. She's just said to me also on the buses, and I've said, what, on the buses? And she says, no, the programme. All right. So we're going to the programme on the buses, and we're going to Olive with the big glasses. So there must be some connection with somebody that used to wear these big glasses that she's talking about as well. All right, she's bringing that around you. And she's going also to the Carry On films, but she's talking on about their sense of humour. So I don't know if it's you that loves the kind of sense of humour that the Carry Ons have got. You know, all the innuendo, those, you know what I mean. But she's talking to me about that as well. They're just all there sending their love. There's a gentleman called Bernard as well in spirit that wants to say hello to you as well. Known sometimes as Bernie, he says. All right, so you should be able to remember him. And also Fred as well. I'm doing a lot of this, Debbie, around you. You know what? I'm picking the ends of my fingers like this as I'm talking to you. So I don't know if you do that a lot, you know, picking the bits at the end. But she's making me do that as well. So somebody's got the habit of doing that when they're talking to somebody. But I think they're all just gathering in to say hello to you. So that's that double link sorted out. I'm learning with these double links to go back and kind of, you know, reaffirm it, if that's the right word. But she's so you've got your mom, your dad, your granddad, you've got all sorts of people up there sending the love to you, letting you know they're around. They do say that you know when spirit are around you, and you can also tell the difference between them all as well, so you know who's coming. Okay, so you should be aware of that as well. Anything else? No, I think I'll give you Betty. Betty's just coming again, said Betty. So I'll leave that with you. Armitage Shanks. She's just reminding me to say that again, so it must mean something. Okay, your mum used to pick a thing. Oh, you all do it. Oh, crikey. They're good, aren't they? Okay, then I'll leave that with you, Debbie. So I hope that was okay for you. We're just going to tell you because almost, well, about an hour after me, probably, is the boys. 10:30, we've got Ricky and Tyler. Some more readings. So if you haven't got one off me, stay up and get some off Ricky and Tyler. 10:30. And they're quick. There's somebody else on tomorrow night as well. Same thing as me, 8 o'clock, giving readings as well. So if you haven't got one tonight, you might be lucky tomorrow night. So join us tomorrow night as well. We're just trying to find out who it is for you. Patty, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. that right? Yeah. Patty tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And that's it. So that's who's coming up. Yeah, I think I've about finished. I don't think there's anybody else going to come in. I don't think. Oh, saying that, I don't know now. Olive. Anybody know an Olive then before we go? She's just popped in and say it's Olive. I know I had the connection with the big glasses, but this is separate. Anybody understand Olive in spirit? Apparently, Olive is a grandmother and she's looking for a granddaughter on here. Okay, so if anybody can understand her, she's popping in to say hello. Olive. She's lovely, Olive, because she's just wanting to say hello to a granddaughter on here. All right. Do you want to say anything else? Apparently, a granddaughter's very Patty Kennedy tarot readings tomorrow at 8 o'clock. There you go. Yeah, Olive in spirit, grandmother, looking for a granddaughter on here, wanting to say hello. She says, she's very. I have Olive. I think I thought, yeah, I'll probably finish. That's probably why then, Debbie. So I'll leave you with Olive then. So I'll probably finish Richard. I feel like I've just about come to the end of it. So I'll leave it there. I'll leave you with Olive then. Okay, so we'll leave you tonight then. So that's me done for tonight. We've given you all the notices. What else do I have to say? Oh, Alison. Thanks, Alison. Thanks. Yeah, come on at the last minute. I pestered Richard and thought, okay. So Richard wants to remind everybody we've got a new directory on Spiritual Psychic's website, and it shows you if you're looking for a medium, or you're looking for a church, or you're looking for a private reading, or anything like that, anything connected to what we do, you can find it on the directory under Spiritual Psychics TV. Okay. If you have any problems, just send. Terry's quite good. Terry will get bombarded now. If you have any problems accessing it, just nip a note to Terry and she'll explain it to you if you can't get hold to Richard. But yeah, there's all sorts on there. Or you can even go to Spiritual Psychics TV fan page and get involved in that. Oh, he's going to put it on screen for you. So if you go to this page, and then you can have a look, besides the fact you can look at what's going on. Oh, thanks, Sally. Besides the fact you can see what's going on every week, you can also go deeper into it and find out who your local mediums are, who your local churches are, where the events are. There's all sorts on there if you're interested, and also who's coming up in the future on the channel as well. You can do all that. Thanks, Julie. And you can even leave reviews on people that have given you a message. So if you want to give a review on me, you can go and find me on their page and give a review. There you go. Or anybody else you've had a message from, like tonight, Ricky and Tyler. If you get a message off them, you can leave reviews on the pages. So you can do that as well. Bet I'm boring everybody now. But go ahead to the fan page. You never know what you might find on there of interest. And if you're confused, ask Terry. Don't ask me because I ain't got a clue. I'm useless at things like that. But Terry's good. Or one of the regulars. They'll help you as well. So go ahead. Go and join. You never know what you might find. There's loads of us. You the best. Dawn. Bless you. Bev. Hiya, Bev. Oh. Now, this is the thing with me in private readings, you see. I'm a funny person. I don't do them. Well, I'll say I don't do them. If you go onto my page, I've explained it because there's lots of people asking me for private readings. And on my Facebook page, I've pinned it at the top why I don't do private readings or how I work, because I don't do it for a living, you see. So what I tend to do, the way I've worded it is, I don't do this for a living, so therefore I don't have to do private readings. And then I explain underneath why I don't do them. and what I do instead. Because what I do, I won't say I definitely don't do them, because I do, but I wait for spirit to tell me where to go. And they do. They come to me in the middle of the day and say, can you get in touch with such and such? And that's what I do. So I don't, if you asked me for one, I probably would say no, unless I was drawn to you. But look on my page if you want. You'll see I explain it better on my page, because I'm better at thinking and putting it down than I am. It comes out of my mouth right now, and I don't even know what I'm saying half the time, because I'm still up with them a little bit. Hiya, Stuart. I didn't even know you were on. Wondered where you were. There you go, Stace. Yeah. The other person is Stacey. Sorry, Stace. I keep thinking of Terry. It's because my head's up there. I haven't come down properly yet, so I don't know what I'm saying. Right. Terry works the Facebook side of it, and Stacey actually does the directory to show you where all the mediums are, etc., in the churches. So if you've got any problems with accessing it, bombard them. They'll help you. They're really good. Don't bombard them, really, but they're the two people you need to go to ask about, how to get to the directory and find out where everybody is. And that's it. I like that picture with that little robin on the top. But there you go. And that's it. So I've had my little ramble now about private readings. But look on my Facebook page. I'll explain it better on there, because I'm just rambling, you see. Yeah. So Richard's just waiting for me to say goodbye now. I might just stand here. No. Right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you all again soon. So bye-bye for now. Bye.